We have finally made it to Thursday. You wouldn't believe how excited I am. That's because for Anna and I, Thursday is the last day of the week, technically.
Yes,
Our weekend starts Thursday, so we couldn't be more excited to be bringing you Smell the Coffee on this beautiful, fantastic day. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm excited. My cousin is graduating tomorrow.
Congratulations.
So I am going to the graduation. I'm excited.
What are you wearing?
You
Do you
know,
have a
I
look?
love graduation.
One thing about you, you love celebrating others.
Yes.
Kudos to you,
I
man.
love graduation. Yo, Chomi, if you're having something, call me.
My girl, she'll be tired, she'll be sick, but she will be there.
I don't have a look. I think I'll just repurpose something.
Okay.
Look. I don't want to look too nice because it's not my graduation. I'll go in my most humble state. I probably won't do makeup. I'll do like a lip gloss.
Something very simple, very demure, very mindful.
Very cutesy.
Very cutesy. Okay.
Just, but I'm excited. As we are going as the parents.
As the parents. Yo, Chomi, we're old now, huh?
We are old.
Yo, I will never forget this one time I bumped into this one child that I watched grow up. We're in the streets and she comes, she's like, Auntie! I'm like, don't call me auntie in the streets.
But guys, we should appreciate growing up.
Yeah.
You know, the Lord has brought us this far. It's a good thing to age.
Aging like fine wine.
Yeah, let us embrace aging. I know some people don't even want to say how old they are, but like there's no problem. If you are 50, you are 50. If you are 40, you are 40.
But have you
can't go backwards. You can only move forward.
But have you noticed that the ones that don't like talking about their age are still very, very young? They're there by the 25s to 35. They're like, no. No,
I feel so
old. You never ask a woman her age. What? Like, people are so insecure about their age.
Me, I don't care anymore, guys. I'm 28, and next year I'll probably be the year after I'll be 30. I'll probably be 15 the next year. It's fine.
And don't you get going from 29?
No,
from
the
28
year
to 30
after.
to 50.
The year thereafter.
Charles.
So, yeah, guys, it's just age. As long as you look good, you're happy.
And you're taking care of yourself.
Yeah, what matters is this life that you have been blessed with. You know, not everyone wakes up every day.
Yeah.
So, the fact that another day has been added is something to celebrate.
Very true.
Yeah.
Very true. I think we need to stop taking such blessings for granted, because for us, waking up is such a normal thing. It's like, oh, I just woke up, you know. But there are so many other people out there in the world that weren't afforded that same opportunity that you did. So like you're saying, we really need to make the most of each day. Stop focusing too much on the journey. Focus on the stop focusing too much on the destination. Focus on the journey, because you'll find little joys in the journey. Because imagine you just wake up from one night you're poor, the next morning you're a multi-millionaire.
Yeah.
You won't really get to appreciate that $1 million that you now have. Whereas if you take it slowly, day by day, by the time you get there, you're like, yo, but I remember when I used to only eat noodles or whatever it is. I mean, look at us from our UNAM days. It's like, but you remember those UNAM days and whatnot, because there's joy in those little things.
Yes.
You will look back at those moments and be like, wow, I can't believe how far I've come.
I come from far.
Yes,
yeah.
Exactly. So find joy in the journey, even if it's the little things. Be grateful for those challenges. I saw a quote that said, big challenges prepare small people for big destinies.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
So you just need to be grateful for the challenges that you have. Yes, I know sometimes you want to cry, you want whatever it is. Do whatever you need to do.
That's
Process.
fine. You can cry.
Process.
It's fine.
Then you move on, you strategize, okay, re-strategize, okay, what do I do now? We're not saying don't let bad things happen to you. We're saying bad things will happen, just don't let them keep you down.
Yeah.
Move on. Cry if you need to cry, do whatever it is that you need to do, scream, shout, whatever you need to do. Breathe, re-strategize, and you move on. How do we move on? Right?
Yeah.
I think that's all that we need to do, because again, this life is a blessing.
Life is for the living. On that note, we are going to live with our next stories after the break. Stick around.
As the holiday season draws near, ShopRite and Synergy Chatbot are bringing the Christmas spirit to you. Watch out for Santa's wish list and buy your favorite newspaper on Monday the 18th of November to send your wish list to Santa.
Neo Paints has established a 67-year Namibian legacy, creating personalized paint solutions that blend quality and innovation for the Namibian people. We pride ourselves in being a 100% Namibian-owned company, investing in our country and our people by employing and empowering true Namibians. With every brushstroke, Neo Paints commits to our quality guarantee and always delivering a coat of excellence. At Neo Paints, we always stay true to our country. We are as Namibian as you.
So, People magazine has announced their 2024 Sexiest Man Alive, and it's John Krasinski who's topping the list. However, Benny Blanco was also part of the nominees, and people have questions. People magazine announced actor, writer, director John Krasinski as the Sexiest Man Alive 2024 on Tuesday night during The Late Show with Stephen Colbert. Krasinski, 45, told People that his immediate reaction to the honor was just immediate blackout, actually. Zero thoughts. He added that he thought he might be getting pranked. Few inclusions, though, have caused as much reactions. When People announced Selena Gomez's boyfriend, Benny Blanco, made the 2024 list, who was described as redefining masculinity while embracing chivalry. Social media followers were quick to respond with their opinions of the magazine choice of including Blanco. Arianatas Wild said, was literally every other man unavailable? Blinding Light said, the only sexy thing about him is his girlfriend. You're telling me that they didn't have any other candidates? And Royal Bobby 24 said, how much did Selena pay for this? The longer you look at it, the worse it gets.
Why are they hating him?
Yo, bruh. Even when Benny came, when it came out that the two were dating, people had so many questions. They're like, no, but why? Selena Gomez, couldn't she do better? And
A
whatnot?
whole billionaire.
A whole billionaire. But guys, the heart wants what it wants. She literally has a song called "The Heart Wants What It Wants," and I think
it's him it wants.
It's him. The problem is that we look at the face, we look at looks,
Yeah.
we look at the physical aspect.
Yeah.
But apparently, he's actually a really, really good boyfriend.
Nice.
Despite their busy schedules, they somehow always make time for each other. He says
Nice.
that even in the mornings, he'll cook her favorite meal and what. I was like,
that's so
oh,
sweet.
I genuinely think he's a really good boyfriend.
He's a good person.
He's a good person. And you people, stop going out with people just because they look good. When they age, what's going to happen? Because not
Yeah.
everyone ages with grace.
Yes.
So stop going after looks. Go
I
after the
think
heart.
if you at this, when do you stop dating people for looks?
Honestly,
It's just vague,
I think it's shallow.
very shallow. I
I
think the
think
word
it's
is
shallow.
shallow.
Yeah, it's very shallow. Because what do you mean? My mom always says,
Dating people for looks.
for looks, my mom always says your beauty is not going to last forever.
Yeah, exactly. Beauty is inside, not
Beauty is
outside.
inside, not outside.
Inside will last for longer.
Exactly. Because now you have a car accident, you get disfigured, now what? You know, so
now
just,
you can't love this person anymore,
anymore.
because their face is disfigured.
you know,
Sis.
no, guys, stop dating people for looks. If your partner has the looks, that's a plus.
Yes.
But unfortunately, I've realized in this day and age, it's really all about looks. People will go first for that other person that looks good.
Aesthetically pleasing.
Aesthetically
I need to
pleasing.
be able to take this person to a family gathering and my
Exactly.
uncles won't judge me.
Exactly.
Go bye. But nonetheless, let's move on. From one celebrity to another celebrity, content creator and social media influencer Sneem Tlongo received a slap on the wrist from law enforcement after being released on bail for alleged reckless driving and speeding in Fourways, Johannesburg last week. Mhlongo, who rose to fame through her content creation on various social media platforms, was granted bail of 1,000 rand following her arrest and detention at the Sandton police station. Police spokesperson Captain Sibeko confirmed the influencer's arrest and subsequent court appearance at the Randburg Magistrate Court. I can confirm that the suspect appeared in court on the 11th of November 2024 and you can get the outcome from the National Prosecuting Authority, she said. City Press sent an inquiry to NPA spokesperson Pindi, but she had not responded at the time of publishing. According to Johannesburg Metropolitan Police Department, who effected her arrest, Mhlongo was allegedly caught driving at a speed of 180 kilometers per hour in a 60 zone near a lavish four-way garden estate. The officers said that Mhlongo was snapped as a result of a speeding camera in the area while officials were conducting a routine operation. During the operation, officials also arrested more than 52 suspects on similar charges and driving under the influence of alcohol, which is a common fact when it comes to reckless driving, said the police. The YouTube sensation made headlines when she addressed trolls who constantly brought up her past with her ex-boyfriend Zamani Mbata. Why are you driving 180?
In a 60 zone. Yo,
this is how you kill people.
Exactly.
This is how you kill innocent people.
Exactly.
Because it's near a state and it's a 60 zone, meaning that families are passing here, children maybe from school. Why are you driving 180?
I think really and truly a lot of the times it's because people are either excited because of how fast their cars can go. Sometimes it's because they're in a rush, although that is still not an excuse to drive 180 kilometers per hour in a 60 kilometer zone.
And just drive 100.
You know, but 180, you're flying. At the time you're flying. I wonder what car she was driving. If you want to go race, book out like a racetrack and go race there.
She was probably just driving a normal car. Well, I'm assuming she's rich and famous. She's probably driving one of these sports cars. Or it could just be a normal Polo.
It could.
But why are you... I just don't understand. You can't drive 180 in a 60 zone.
Exactly.
That's extreme. And I think this 1,000 rand bill she got, it's
like you're saying, a slap on the wrist. It's just, that's bad. Don't do it again.
no.
That's
I think they
literally
need to have more stricter
measures
in place because no.
But you know the thing
And these
is,
celebrities are used to these things. Just
Exactly.
another day, another celebrity killed a school child on the road for reckless driving. And then who's the other one that also killed the children?
he was on
Jub Jub, yes.
Yeah, Jub also killed kids. But this is what I'm saying. Things like that happen, and then you want to say, oh no, the ancestors have turned their back on me. No. Oh no, there's something in there. The devil is chasing me. No, that was just you. You made the conscious decision to drive that fast, knowing very well that on this same road you're endangering other people.
Yes.
Because you know, at sometimes even an animal can come out of nowhere, a cat, a dog, whatever. You hit it, it's another issue because now you hit it, you go, you swerve, you hit another car, it's going to be a disaster. So people can't then find excuses to say, oh no, it's because what, the devil and whatnot. That time the devil is just chilling in hell like,
Sometimes it's
that
not
was
the
just
devil.
you.
Sometimes
that
it's
was
just
you.
You need to exercise some self-discipline.
You do.
All the time, in all situations.
Yeah.
You can't just be living life just about yourself or by the way. No. There are other people that will be affected by your decisions.
By your decisions. These
Whether
people have
you care
families.
about them or not, you still need to give them that
Grace,
courtesy because they are human beings.
Exactly.
Yes. This mentality of you people that walk around saying nobody owes you nothing. Oh, I don't owe you, and no, that's rubbish. You need to work on yourself if you walk around with that mentality, because it's that same attitude that drives and fuels this type of behavior.
I
Oh,
agree.
I don't owe anyone anything. So
yeah. And I'm a
whatever the
celebrity, what's
person
gonna
is
happen to
feeling
me?
is not my problem.
And I'm a
No.
celebrity, I've got money,
No.
what's going to happen to me? Stop that. These people have families and they have people that care for them and they have their own lives. Nevertheless, that does bring us to the end of our top stories. We'll be right back as we get into our guest segment.
Now I'm joined by the beautiful Annette, the manager at Slowtown, and she manages all the Slowtowns in Windhoek. Good morning and welcome to Smell the Coffee.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
No, it's a pleasure. I mean, we are enjoying smelling the coffee in your establishment.
Yes, yeah. No, Slowtown is a all Namibian brand. Yeah, I don't know
and
how.
that's what I love about it.
Yes.
I mean, I've been a regular at Slowtown ever since the first shop appeared in Windhoek, and I think there was only one at the time in Independence Avenue.
Yeah, at the CBD.
At the CBD,
yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
And to see where it is at now, like there's so many
Yes.
shops now that we have. I see the Slowtown brand in even shops. The fact that it has grown so much in, I feel like, a short span of time. What's your take on the expansion of it? What would you attribute it to? Was it because of the loyalty of the people, or we were needing something from our, from Namibia, or is it just a combination of everything?
I think it's the loyalty of our customers and also the vision of the owner. And the passion that he has for coffee, Dennis de Wet. They're in Swakopmund, and as you know, we also have a branch and the main office in Swakopmund, and the roastery is also in Swakopmund. So everything happens there, and then we obviously distribute the coffee here. And then we have the 4 shops here, the Marua shop where we are currently. Then we have the Grove shop, we have at Lady Pohamba, and then the CBD, and we are actually in October going to open another little satellite shop at the new Simon building as well.
I'm so excited.
yeah.
I am so excited.
Yeah.
Perhaps Slowtown can make not Slowtown, but Smell the Coffee can make a turn at the
Yeah.
new shop once it's open.
Yes.
Like I said, fast growth in such a short span of time, and obviously the great coffee speaks for itself. The experience here speaks for itself. Are there some principles that you would say that Slowtown has incorporated in terms of the customer service, the quality of the coffee, that attributes to it being such a beautiful space to come into? I love the vibe here. I will always have a coffee here.
Well, obviously our vibe is, as you say, slow and relaxed.
Yeah.
But then obviously also with the quality, quality is for us very important, and especially we are a coffee shop, and everything else that we sell is just to enhance the coffee and make it a better experience for the whole brand. Yeah.
I love that. I love that. I know that when you come to Slowtown, you're not only getting coffee, you can get some snacks, you can get some treats, but there's also merchandise that is in every Slowtown.
Yes, yeah,
that
we
I've been at. Yeah. Can we talk a little bit about the merchandise here?
Yes, the merchandise is obviously always a key thing, and I think first it started out with selling just the beans. However, it is nice to have, some people just want a little thing to take with. So we have the Mer products, which are branded for us. They come, we order them from South Africa. But they are very good quality products, and we have various, and we have French press and mocha pots and pour over kettles and all those things to make coffee, but then also vessels to drink the coffee in, like the little cam cups, or the in various sizes, or the travel tumbler, or just a tumbler for your day-to-day running and just using it in the car when you are on the go. And obviously that also helps, instead of, if you buy one of these tumblers, then you don't always have to get a takeaway cup, and it helps with the environment as well.
And I think that also helps set you guys apart from other coffee shops and so forth, because you're establishing yourself as a brand, whereas it's just not a coffee shop. It's more of a brand now, because I have merchandise from Slowtown. I definitely have been eyeing your tumblers. They're very beautiful. So, hopefully I'll sneak one in. And I love that. I love that. So was that the part of the business plan? And I know the owner is a visionary, like to not only have a coffee shop, but a brand around the coffee.
Exactly. So it is all about the Slowtown brand, and that we want to really establish the brand more so in the whole of Namibia. I mean, we do also supply coffee to quite a lot of the lodges and lodge groups, and we also have it in various engine service stations, not everywhere, but there are some. So we are expanding on that field as well, so that we have our destination places, but then also little satellite where it is in partnership with another brand or another company and so on.
And I have to say kudos to you guys for doing that, because I'm finding myself on the road and then I'm like, oh, there's a Slowtown here. I can go grab a coffee here. The relief of that. Because we're traveling, there's a lot of uncomfortability, but then it's nice to see here and then I can get my favorite cup of coffee. So I love that there's that as part of the business concept. Another thing that I keep on saying is that you guys are really good with your customer service. The coffee is great, but also the experience is great here. Is that a thing that Slowtown consciously made to train the employees? I mean, to serve the customer best, or is it that you just got lucky and had like wonderful staff that were like?
No, I think it's combination. I think we have, and a lot of our staff, especially our baristas, have been with the company for years already. Many years, since start of the business, you see. So they grew with the owner and with the brand, and they buy into the brand, and they are proud to work for us. And we are obviously very fortunate to have people like Silva and Rogelio and all our baristas and our other staff, our kitchen staff. That makes the delicious food in the various shops. So we are grateful to have such a lovely group of people, and it's maybe, it's just the way it has evolved over the years, and because they're long-standing, I think that makes your staff also comfortable in their position in the brand.
Is that why?
That's why, and then they can bring it across, and then obviously, they serve with a smile.
They do. And I've been to different Slowtowns. It's the same experience everywhere.
Thank you.
I can't say this Slowtown is worse or this one is better than the other. It's the same experience everywhere that I am if I'm at a Slowtown, and I love that. I really love that. So I would say there's somebody who says when you are employee focused, your employees take care of your customers, and I'm suspecting that's what's happening here, because there is such a beautiful working environment between the workers, and as a customer you come in and you walk in and you see that, and it's just really beautiful to witness, and the teamwork and just the love of what everybody's doing. So I would say maybe that's from my observation. You can just confirm.
But that is, you see, and as I say, because and we also look after our staff, and we value them. And that's the thing, and I know
and they take care of
often
us.
It's said in business, customers are always right, and your yes, they are your number one priority. However, you also have to look, and your staff is equally important, because from a business perspective, if you don't look after your staff, you can't do the business the way it should be run, and keep them happy.
There's a lot of businesses that
happy
are
staff, happy customers, happy boss.
Yes, exactly. Slowtown has been in existence for how long now?
I think it's, if I'm correct, it's 11 years. Yeah, I think it started about 11 years ago, 10, 11 years. I
That
think the
is
first,
a short span of time to
yeah,
have achieved
the
what you
first shop in CBD I think opened actually in September in 10 years ago, if I'm not correct, or 8 years. I have
we
to
can
conflict
obviously
yeah.
cross-check.
Yeah, and then the next also, there's also something now coming up in September where we're going to do a little lucky draw for the birthday anniversary for the first job. So it's coming up.
That's
but just watch
amazing.
out for it.
I'm
Look out
excited.
for
I'm
it,
going to
yeah.
look out for it on the
Yeah,
social medias.
yeah, yes.
Any other big expansions that you are privy to tell us that is coming?
Yeah,
Because Slowtown feels like it's meant to expand. I don't think it's...
Yes, I think it is, but
Yeah.
I think all I can say at this stage is watch the space.
Watch this space. I love it. I love it. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for your time. Yeah, it was lovely chatting to you.
It was amazing smelling the coffee
Yeah.
at Slowtown.
Yes.
You'll be seeing Glenora again tomorrow to take you through Friday's show. From Diana Master and Aina Razakoya, this is us signing out for the week.